This is the How to Beach channel, and today we're going to talk about water shoes. Water shoes are something you may not think about every time you go to the beach, but there's a lot of times that you do need to have water shoes, and they make sense to wear them. A lot of times if you're going on a cruise, these are a great thing to take with you if you're going on a cruise. We lived in the Caribbean for a couple of years, and all of the beaches just in the Virgin Islands, for instance, aren't this beautiful white sand like we have here in Panama City Beach, Florida. There's rocky beaches. There's even here in Panama City, if you're trying to cut across to go back up to your beach house up there, there's sand spurs, there's stickers you can get your feet into. If you're wading out here, there's stingrays. In the Caribbean, there's sea urchins and rocky shores and coral pieces. So if you don't want to hurt your feet, you should really consider getting a pair of water shoes. And we've got two different styles of these water shoes today. Mine are a little bit more beefy version. They have the ties here in the front, which are elastic, which are nice and quick to get on and off. And mine have actually holes on the bottom, so when the water comes in, it can go back out these holes on the bottom. But there is an extra, I don't know what you call that thing, a sole, I guess, inside of the shoe that prevents the sand just from coming up and getting into my shoes. So they fit tight around the top. I've been walking around. We have really light, fluffy sand here. They haven't been going into my shoes here. And she has a different version without the ties, and they also don't have holes on the bottom of these shoes. So this is a little bit a lighter version. It packs a little bit smaller, so if you're going, for instance, on a cruise or to a Caribbean destination, these will fit super flat in your suitcase and take up almost zero room. And if you want to take more of like an expedition and you want to go hiking, I've hiked in these. They have more durable sole on the bottom, so these are trail worthy. If you know, instead of going in flip-flops, these are a lot more supportive and give you a lot better traveling than just wearing a pair of flip-flops. What do you think?
I love mine because they slip on very, very easily. My previous ones were very, very tight here, and they had the same cords that yours have. And I always had a hard time to put them on, and I had to like stretch them, and these ones are super easy, and they're tight here, but they don't hurt. They're not as tight as my previous ones, and I love the design also. So
yeah, they're
just water shoes, but you can have them like different colors, different patterns, and that's super cool.
Yeah, they have tons of these. The brand of this is Seekway. Probably you can't see it. I don't know if I can zoom in on it, but I'll put a link down below. Seekway. You can find these on Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive. They're a step up from the cheapy water socks. A lot of people buy the water socks and then they end up tearing on the seams or ripping. We've been using these for a couple of weeks. I always like to test everything out before I go on here and do a video. So we've tested these out. We haven't had any tears. We haven't had any problems with them. They are really actually very comfortable. More comfortable than I thought they were. I find myself putting these on instead of flip-flops just to go do things around town and stuff. They're very comfy.
I was about to say the same thing, that I walk from the house to the beach with this. I don't have flip-flops and then change to water shoes if I go in the water, or if we go to a different, I don't know, type of beach that is more rocky. I don't need to bring like two different pairs of shoes. I could easily walk with this all the time. Also, I want to say that it's easier, I think, walking on the sand, way easier walking on the sand with this than with flip-flops. So if I have to choose between one or the other one because I'm going to spend a long time on the beach, I would pick this.
Yeah, even in the summertime, we always laugh at the tourists who wear their flip-flops on the beach because they're flipping and flopping the sand. The sand gets in the back of your flip-flop, and every time you step, it flips the sand up all over you. And if you're sweaty, then you have sand stuck all to the back of you. And so in the summertime, when the sand is piping hot 1,000 degrees, you don't want to look like a stupid tourist flipping sand everywhere, but you also don't want to burn your feet on the hot sand. So this is a good option for that. That's a good point.
Or if you want to walk on the beach.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bar right down here that sometimes we might like to walk to. So this is a good option so that we don't have to get onto the beach, take the flip-flops off, walk down there, carry them with us, and then put them back on so we can just wear these, walk all the way down to the bar, and not have to carry anything with us. So anyway, Seekway water shoes are a good option. If you're in the market for water shoes, check these babies out. I'll put a link down below in the description. If you've been searching for any kind of water shoes and you like this video, hey, why not give me a big old thumbs up and like the video? It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you would like this video or you're looking for other beach gear, consider subscribing to the channel. We do lots of beach gear reviews. If you like this, check out, we've got another video about these beach chairs. This is the Helinox beach chair. These babies are sweet. These are our favorite beach chairs by far. So go check out this video up here and subscribe to the channel, and you'll see more beach gear reviews, because this is how to beach.